definition for exponents here is involving negative exponents, where we see that if we take something to a negative power, if we take the reciprocal of the base, then the power becomes positive. All right, so let's see a few examples of what this looks like, and then we'll look at why this is the case. All right, so in letter A, we have c to the power of -3. And this rule says, well, this is also equal to, think of c to the -3 power as c to the -3 over 1. So you want to take c to the -3 across the fraction bar into the denominator. And so we get 1 over c to the 3rd power. Now the exponent is positive, and that's our answer. So all of these questions we're going to write without a negative exponent. Looking at B, we have 5 to the -1 power. It's also going to be equal to 5 to the -1 over 1 as a fraction. And if we take 5 to the -1 across the fraction bar into the denominator, we have 1 over 5 to the 1st power, or in other words, we just have 1 over 5. All right, C. In parentheses, we have -3. So that's our base. And then outside of parentheses, we're raising that to the -4 power. So think of this as a fraction over 1. So we want to take our base, which is -3, across the fraction bar into the denominator. And now its exponent will be positive. And then we assume a 1 is still left in the numerator. Okay. Now, if you want to evaluate this further, you can. Remember, this means 1 over, then we have -3 times -3 times -3 times -3. All right. So that's going to be 1 over, and if you want to do this in your head, you have 3, 9, 27, 81. And that's positive since we have a product of 4 negatives. Notice how the exponent changes sign, but the base of -3 does not. It has nothing to do with the base, only the exponent. All right, let's try 4 to the -3rd. Remember, that means 4 to the -3rd over 1 in fraction form. We want to take it across the fraction bar. So 4 to the -3rd goes into the denominator, 4 to the +3rd, and we assume a 1 in the numerator. Okay, if we wanted to multiply that out, we could. That means 1 over 4 times 4 times 4. Or in other words, we have 4, 16, 64. So 1/64. All right, our last one on this page, we have 6 to the -2 power. So that, if we write 6 to the -2 over 1 as a fraction, if you take 6 to the -2 across the fraction bar, that means it's 6 squared in the denominator, and there's still a 1 in the numerator. Or in other words, this is 1 over 6 times 6, which equals 1 over 36. All right.